Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar News Updates, your reliable source for the most recent information and updates about the Iraqi currency. In this video, we dive into one of the most frequently asked and highly anticipated topics in the IQD community. How will Chase Bank handle the exchange of Iraqi dinar after a potential revaluation? As momentum builds around the revaluation, many investors are eager to understand what financial steps Chase and other major institutions might take. Although the revaluation hasn't officially happened yet, growing speculation and preparation have left investors with many pressing questions. Will Chase participate? Will there be daily limits? What documentation will be needed? If you're planning to exchange your dinar at a major U.S. bank like Chase, this video is crucial. We'll cover the procedures you can expect, how to prepare your documents in advance, and strategies to help you get the most favorable results. Stick with us to gain confidence and clarity about the upcoming process. Let's start with the biggest concern. Will Chase Bank exchange Iraqi dinar immediately after a revaluation is announced? This question is on nearly every IQD investor's mind. While Chase Bank has not issued any formal statement confirming or denying its readiness, financial analysts suggest the bank will likely follow a methodical and conservative approach. Historically, during currency adjustments or major financial transitions, large institutions implement a phased rollout to minimize risk. It's unlikely that a large-scale exchange process will happen overnight. Instead, Chase may use a tiered system to manage the influx of customers. Priority may be given to existing account holders, high-net-worth clients, and those with complete and verified documentation. Daily exchange limits are another crucial aspect. These limits, if implemented, could affect how quickly you can convert your IQD into USD. You should not expect to exchange your entire dinar holdings in one visit. The process may take several days or even weeks, depending on the amount of dinar you hold and your status with the bank. Higher-tier clients, such as those in Chase Private Client or JP Morgan Wealth Management, might enjoy higher exchange limits. Regular account holders, however, could be subject to stricter caps. These limitations aren't intended as penalties, but as necessary safeguards to protect the financial system from liquidity shocks and fraud during high-volume events. So why do banks like Chase impose these limits? It's primarily about monetary stability. In a situation where potentially millions of people are attempting to exchange currency simultaneously, unrestricted access could disrupt operations, create processing bottlenecks, and increase the risk of fraudulent activity. Chase must also comply with federal regulations such as anti-money laundering, AML, laws, Know Your Customer, KYC, protocols, and broader risk management policies. These ensure every transaction is legal, traceable, and compliant with U.S. financial standards. Before you approach Chase Bank, preparation is essential. Expect a thorough screening process. You will likely need to provide original receipts or official documentation showing when, where, and from whom you purchased your dinar. Without this, your exchange request might be delayed or denied. You'll also need a government-issued photo ID, such as a passport or driver's license. If you're not already a Chase customer, additional scrutiny may apply. You should also be prepared to explain the origin of the funds used to acquire your dinar. Another key factor to consider is Chase's prioritization of high-net-worth clients. Those in private banking divisions often receive tailored services, including expedited processing and access to financial advisors for post-exchange planning. That said, regular clients will also be served, but possibly with more documentation and longer wait times. Many investors are also asking whether they will be able to withdraw large amounts of cash immediately after exchanging their dinar. In high liquidity scenarios like this, it's unlikely. Banks often limit large cash disbursements to prevent branch shortages and security issues. Electronic disbursement methods such as wire transfers, certified checks, or direct deposit will likely be preferred or even required. Appointments for large withdrawals may be necessary and subject to the capacity of the branch. Timing is critical. While the revaluation may go live, not every bank will be ready to process exchanges simultaneously. Delays could be expected. A common misconception is that the process can be completed in a single visit. In reality, it may span several days or even weeks. Your exchange timeline could depend on account type, transaction volume, documentation readiness, and demand at the branch. Here are 5 essential steps you can take today to prepare. Open a Chase account if you don't already have one. Organize all receipts and documentation related to your IQD purchases. Speak with a Chase representative to understand internal foreign exchange procedures. Develop a phased exchange strategy, especially if you're holding large amounts. Start planning for what you will do post-exchange. Consider speaking with a CPA or financial planner about taxes and investments. Being informed and prepared is your best advantage. Whether the revaluation happens tomorrow or next year, you'll be ready to act smartly and confidently. This has been your trusted update from Iraqi Dinar News Updates. Stay subscribed and stay prepared.